The pit stop checklist is long for a driver, and he's only got about 8 seconds to get through it.
The biggest thing which can screw up the whole stop is hitting your marks. I think that's key to making sure you hit the marks. It makes it a lot easier for the guys to change the tires.
Get the car positioned so the crew can go to work.
And it's a chain of events. If it starts well, usually the whole stop goes well. If it doesn't start well, it doesn't get better from there.
Bryan Herta is a former driver. He owns the car driven by Alex Tagliani. He's also the team's race day strategist.
As a driver enters the pits, a couple things happen. First thing is he's going to downshift here on the paddle on the back of the steering wheel, so he's going to pull the car down into neutral.
The jacks come out of the bottom of the car, released with hydraulics. Unlike NASCAR, every tire has its own changer, and there's only one lug nut instead of 5.
Obviously it'd be better if everybody else had 8 lug nuts and we only had 1.
They can change a tire in 5 seconds or less.
There's a bigger target, obviously. You got to go for the center of the wheel. With changing the tire, it's a lot of repetition. I mean, it's just practice, practice, practice.
While he's in the pits, he has a radio button, so he can still communicate to the crew, and we'll be talking to him. The 2 big things he's got to do is he's going to have to reset his fuel counter because it's a number counter that counts down. So when we fill the car, we need him to reset the fuel counter. The other thing is we need him to hold the wheel and hold the brake, because as those guys are putting those front tires on, if he lets go, this wheel's going to flop around. It takes longer on a pit stop.
Coming up.
It becomes second nature, and over time, the guys that get better at it stick around, and the guys that don't.
For me, after doing it for so long, it kind of just happens. So, hopefully I haven't just jinxed it and I end up stalling in the pits this weekend.